Okay, students, physiology of digestion. Okay, today's topic is physiology of digestion. What about the physiology of digestion? Digestion means food particles are enters into the oral cavity. These are non-diffusible forms, complex molecule structures. These are converted into simple absorbable diffusible substances through the intestine wall, that is called digestion. Physiology of the digestion is starts in the oral cavity. When the food is enters into the oral cavity by the help of the tongue and the teeth, food is goes to the mastication and adhering the food particles, okay, and converted into bolus type of the food. After digestion is completed in the oral cavity, food is entered into the esophagus by the swallowing. Process of the swallowing is called deglutition. Process of the swallowing is called into the esophagus is called deglutition. And the food entered into the oral cavity, salivary glands secretes saliva. Salivary glands consist mucus cells and the serous cells which secretes saliva. pH of the saliva is 6.8, and in this mucus present in the saliva helps in adhering and lubricating the food particles, that is called bolus. And under saliva consists electrolytes, sodium, potassium and bicarbonates. And under one of the enzyme, this is the salivary amylase, alpha amylase, also called tyalin. And another one of the enzyme is also present in the saliva, that is called lysozyme. Lysozyme helps in killing of the microorganisms in the food. Now, chemical digestion is starts in the oral cavity by the help of the salivary amylase, that is called tyalin, also called tyalin. By the help of the tyalin, 30% of the starch present in the food, not entirely carbohydrates are goes to the digestion, only 30% of the starch is goes to digestion and converts into maltose. Maltose is the disaccharide. And after the digestion, chemical digestion means process of the digestion is by the enzymatic process, enzymes. Okay, that is called chemical digestion. And another, now food is entered into the stomach through the help of the gastroesophageal sphincter, cardiac sphincter. This stomach food stores for 3 to 4 hours. Food is stored for 3 to 4 hours, and when the food is entered into the stomach is mixed with the gastric juice. Mucosa epithelium consists gastric glands. Stomach inner surface, mucosa epithelium that consists gastric glands. Gastric glands secretes gastric juice. Okay, this is the gastric juice. When the food is entered into the stomach region, stomach wall shows the forcible movement. These are called churning movements. By the help of the churning movement, food is mixed with the gastric juice and converts into the semi-fluid structure, that is called chyme. Bolus type of the food formed in the oral cavity. Chyme formed in the stomach, region of the stomach. And gastric juice acts on the food present in the stomach. And gastric juice consists of different types of the substances in this mucus. What is the role of the mucus? Mucus prevents the inner surface of the stomach, mucosa epithelium, from the highly concentrated hydrochloric acid, and helps in lubricating the food particles. And bicarbonates decreases the acidity of the food, decreases the acidity of the hydrochloric acid. Okay, acidity nature of the food is decreases by the bicarbonates. And HCl helps in killing of the microorganisms present in the food. And HCl activates the enzymes, which is helps in breakdown of the proteins. And Causes intrinsic factor helps in absorption of the vitamin B12, also called cyanocobalamin. And casein is the one of the milk protein. Casein is the milk protein. And what do you know about the pyloric sphincter? Pyloric sphincter is present between the stomach and the first part of the small intestine is called duodenum. After the digestion is completed in the stomach, food is entered into the small intestine by the help of the pyloric sphincter. And what about the renin? Renin is the one of the enzyme. Renin is the enzyme. This is the enzyme present in the gastric juice of the infants. Okay, students. Now goes to the digestion in the stomach region. Prorenin, it is present in the gastric juice. Okay, that is converts into the renin by HCl. And pepsinogen converts into the pepsin by the action of the HCl. And this is the pepsinogen is also goes to the autocatalysis. When pepsin is formed, pepsin is converted into the pepsin, that is called autocatalysis. Okay, pepsin activates the formation of the pepsin from the pepsinogen. And the protein, this is the pepsin is forms. This is the pepsin acts on the proteins present in the stomach and converts into proteoses and the peptones. And casein is the milk protein, and renin is the enzyme. Renin enzyme acts on the casein and converts into calcium paracasinate. Curdling of the milk is called calcium paracasinate. Curdling of the milk in the stomach. After the digestion is completed, partial digestion is completed in casein protein converts into calcium paracasinate. This is available in the form of the curdling of milk in the stomach. And calcium paracasinate and goes to the digestion by the help of the pepsin and finally converts into peptones. Okay, students. Another these are the proteoses and the peptones are end products of the proteins which occurs in the stomach. Only protein digestion takes place in the stomach. Partial digestion of the carbohydrates is completed in the oral cavity. Finally, maltose produces. And protein digestion is completed in the stomach and finally forms proteoses and the peptones. Proteoses are most complex than the peptones. Okay, these are the proteoses. Peptones are not end products of the proteins after the digestion. These are again goes to the digestion in the region of the small intestine and finally converts into the amino acids. Okay, students, and this is about the physiology of digestion in the oral cavity and the stomach.